Good morning, Internet. Welcome back to the cute Cesspool, the Beator playthrough. We've got the ranches are now set up. My dupe got Mechtronics, so we're now working on that. And I think I want to expand this power, and I also want to store natural gas. So I think this needs to go away. I gotta get rid of this. I gotta get rid of that. If I come anywhere near this, that's gonna explode. And I think what I'm gonna do is shoot it into space. And I also want this water. Okay, first things first. Water, then we'll shoot the naphtha into space. So this is all sedimentary. That abyssite can stay. I think you only need to come up 3 more. Come down, clear out all these plants, get a pump in there, and then I can come across the top. Something like that. And we'll bring up you. Oh, no, I definitely don't want to dig that. Yeah, our food storage kind of came down. This all got overheated last time, but it's now coming down, so we're starting to get food again. And now with hatches going, I mean, really, this probably has enough power. I just won't run the incubators. I mean, at some point I'll turn them on, but I don't think I need them right now. And, yep, you're going over there. Right, power all that up, and then I'll need a... so much to do still. You can probably come over here and grab that hydrogen too. One thing at a time, one thing at a time. Water first. Okay, so all this is just venting out into space. None of that is super compressed water. And more vents. This playthrough has a lot of vents and apparently a lot of stuff up in space. Wow. Another cold biome. The oil is going to be a concern at some point, but water first. Can I make stuff out of radium? Don't know. I don't want to dupe yet. Yeah, maybe I did. My food is already coming back up pretty quick. Just looking at my stress numbers, and I'm like, oh yeah, this is ultra high pressure polluted oxygen. So they're getting popped eardrums, hypothermia. My dupes are particularly miserable right now, but they're just about done. We just gotta get the pump in there. I just want to know, can I build anything out of radium? And no. Alright, well, let's crack this all the way up into space. Because basically I want to then come over the top here and then come down and crack that open to go straight up. And... yeah, one more. And then hopefully it won't explode into everything. I can probably use this cool water for cooling down stuff in general. That seems like a good idea. So I know my plumbing gets a little chaotic, but this is going to be just wonderfully chaotic. So I'm going to use this cold slush water to come down, cool that, flip around through here, cool a bit of this. Then to get around all this other piping, come up over here, bridge over there, come down, come around. And then I should be able to fill up this tank with clean water. And then pour the extra into here. I'll end up with a bit of food poisoning germs, but I think it will eventually... I'll probably have to put in a clean room at some point. Yeah, so that is the plan for the water. How's this tank doing? Alright, it's coming down nicely. I did go and convert more of this stuff over to iron. In fact, I'm just about ready to do the last bit. And so that is actually warming up this tile. I mean, this stuff is still super cold, but for early game grabbing some cooling, that's going to work out fine. And the pump is done. We can set our researcher to start analyzing that. See if I got my piping right. Thought that'd be cooler than that, but I guess this whole area was kind of warm. And we'll put in some deodorizers, start to clean up some of this polluted oxygen. Yep, we got the surface breach, we got all the way up to the top. Mostly worried about whether or not I got all that set correctly. And then if this backs up, that bridge should stop it. Yeah, nice and green piping. Perfect, and then we're going to send a bunch back up to be cleaned by the thimble reed. Maybe I should do that piping different. Oh god, how do I even fit that in? Oh, I know. You do this like that. There we go. Alright, with that done, I can now focus on this area. We want probably double wall. Basically want to do that, and then all of that can shoot up into here and then be exposed into space. Is that regolith? Put a block there just in case. Maybe I need a door. Oh, one step at a time. I just want to get rid of this before it explodes all over everything. I hope this will be enough. I'm hoping double wall is enough that it gets out of there low enough in pressure before everything breaks, but I mean, if it breaks into here, that's not too bad. If it breaks over here, I can hopefully get another wall in time. Okay, that's all backed up because you haven't been delivered. But now I have auto sweepers, so I can do that. I love it when you get to auto sweepers. Oh, and I put it right on top of the wire because I'm smart. And I planned for something I hadn't even thought of. Well, that's nice. Because I'm sending in so much clean polluted water, it is basically driving down the food poisoning germs, even though there's still some on the polluted side. Alright. do that. Hopefully my dupe can climb the ladder fast enough. We'll find out. Nope, not you. I think I do need to hire a dupe, and they need to be a supplier. My food's coming up nice and quick, so I think I'm also going to need food storage. Supplier? No. Researcher? Don't need. Can't do digging? Don't need. Slow learner? Oh, they're all bad. Why do they all have to be bad? Okay, that's done, that's done, that's done. Who's ready for an explosion? I mean, this is 50 tiles, 40 tiles per. Actually, I don't think I need to do that last one. This will break. I'm really surprised it hasn't broken through already. Yep, it's coming up now. Well, I will fast forward you and we'll see what happens. That was anticlimactic. It came up one tile? Ah, there's a gas blob there. Interesting, so that bit of carbon dioxide is holding it in place. Why are dupes idle? Oh, because you're stuck. I thought that would just shoot right up, but that little bit of carbon dioxide is messing with it. I thought I'd come through here and seal off the top of the map. Well, I mean, the polluted oxygen's going down. So, at some point I'll see a bunch of stuff just shoot out. Is what, all regolith? Oh, and we need backing plates. And it sounds like we need oxygen up here. That will also stop everything from outgassing. And here comes a nice fresh supply of oxygen for the dupes. That'll make them happy. Might as well come over and see what that vent is. Hopefully that's not one that opens. We'll be careful. And I'm guessing once this pressure gets below... Oh, this lost 20 grams. You see it going down? As the slime and polluted dirt is outgassing into it, the amount of carbon dioxide is being eaten. Interesting game physics. So as soon as that gets down to the same as polluted oxygen, where did the oxygen come from? Oh, now we're going up. Really curious where that oxygen just came from. What did we find? Liquid sulfur. That we don't care about. Okay, we're getting some pressure damage. Really, where did that oxygen come from? Yep. Man, that really is weird. You know what? I think I'm okay to do this. Oh, no, I'm not. I need to do this first. There it is. Come on, get out of there. Run, 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 run. Alright, and this side isn't quite being destroyed yet. But maybe I put in the third layer. Yeah, we are slowly getting rid of the naphtha. Come on, dudes, build faster. Alright, we'll call that good. Let's see, building, rocketry, we got plenty of dirt. I don't even need thimbleweed seeds, but that's okay. Okay, how am I still doing pressure damage? This is all down below 1 tile's worth. Oh, I guess that's still 3. Alright, how are you not flowing? I don't understand the physics sometimes. Like, there's 1 tile there that's higher. Oh, whatever. Most of it's getting out of there. That's all I care about. Okay, next thing, let's grab this hydrogen and then food storage. And I should just be able to make my own little oil liquid lock right here. Out there. Something like that. And there, a crappy liquid lock, but it will work. Yeah, the dupes aren't happy. I almost compressed all the gas out of there too. So we're gonna need a pump. I'll probably just grab power from here. Like that. And we'll see how bad the other gases are. Oh, my pressure damage stopped. Very nice. We have dealt with the naphtha explosion. Now we just got a bunch of it to clean up, which is perfectly acceptable. Oh no! My oil lock! Ah. Okay, so we got a bunch of oil to clean up. That's a bit of a problem. Oh, and I was all happy that this was all nice and clean, but they breathed out a bit of carbon dioxide into my hydrogen. Whatever. Alright, well, second pump, we can deal with that. Hydrogen is pumping. Let's see if that carbon dioxide really messes with me or not. I think it's just going to get eaten. Yep. We'll put in a filter here for crude oil. And we'll toss that in some tanks. Alright, and cleaning up the latest of the messes. And the hydrogen's almost all pumped out already. Seemed like there was more in there. Alright, so let's finish cleaning this up. Yep. That we can get rid of. So, similar idea. We're just going to toss a pump in down here and just pump and pump and pump until it's all gone. The hydrogen is all vacuumed out. That's one less thing I gotta worry about. And I think I'm gonna need a third tank. And some food poisoning got in here, which is perfectly what I expected. Oh. Oh no, that's coming from there. I was like, how is all this mixed stuff? No, that's actually what's supposed to happen. Yeah, but you going up to that plant is wrong. That I gotta reverse. Oh, well. You do it like this. There, that'll clean out that pipe. So, how is this thimble reed growing? It's in naphtha and in 20 kilograms of polluted oxygen with a little bit of carbon dioxide. And somehow, it thinks that's okay to grow in. Weird. But we've got the hydrogen bomb is cleaned up. The oil mistake is just about cleaned up. The naphtha's about to be cleaned up, and we have an actual source of water in about 16 tiles. Alright, as soon as my dupe gets out... Where are you going? Seriously? Oh, Swamp Chart Heart. See, I don't want you in there. No. Go away. Sometimes you just gotta lock them out. And they'll come out there, dump it into space, and all that will drop down. Good work, dupes. Let's seal this in. And I think it's time just to start dropping all this stuff down. And hopefully we can get it a little bit nicer in here. Now that I'm not worried about the naphtha just absolutely destroying everything. Suppose I can do this properly, come down 2. As this drops down into higher air pressure areas, it won't outgas anymore. And look at that, we are on to the last little blob of crude oil. Unfortunately, we're only grabbing a couple of kilos per second out of it, but we will have the oil all cleaned up. And we are on to stone hatches. So I gotta come up with some power for that. I think this was a very successful outing. We've got that analyzed and we're sucking up the water. We survived the naphtha explosion. And now all that's gonna slowly drop down as we pump it out. We got the hydrogen out of there and I fixed a mistake. Anyway, thank you all very much for watching. It's definitely a playthrough. You gotta be on your toes to click every little pocket because you never know which one's gonna try and kill your base. I hope you all have a wonderful day and we'll see you next time.